Hello, everybody, and I hope everybody is having a great day. Um, so we are back with this week with expect an abundance. So you know those times where people stretch you and they say, "Oh, I'm going to stretch you into your thinking, and I'm going to stretch you on a topic, and I'm going to stretch you as a person." And you think, "Oh, yeah, okay, sure." And then you get your topic. You're like, how'd you know? So this week it's expect an abundance. Now I don't know anybody else in their paradigm, but I know me and mine. And expect an abundance. That's a hard one. For some people it's a lot simpler because they didn't grow up with those paradigms, but I've been reading Bob Proctor's book, You Were Born Rich. And so if you have not picked up that book and started reading it, then I highly suggest pick it up, start at the beginning pages, start with it, take it in as slow as you need to. Because a lot of the books that we read, we just read them and we obtain that information, but we don't use that information. So with that kind of book, you want to make sure that you're going through it as slow as you need to at your own pace, and practice what it says after each chapter. Make sure you soak it in and not just read it in. Because a lot of us, we have a tendency to read the information and read it in, but we don't soak it in. So you want to make sure you soak it in. But I expect an abundance. So with me, a lot of times, expect an abundance has not always been my motto. I've been in those situations where you've been in toxic environments and around toxic people, and you thought, oh, I'm just asking too much. Maybe I'm just being picky. Maybe I'm asking too much. But the thing about it is this, because I was thinking about this topic today, and the thing is this: you can't go to somebody who only has $20, and you can't go to them with $100 bill, and you say, oh, I need change for 100, and they only have $20. You can't go to them and expect them to give you the change for $100 bill when all they have is $20. Because some people, that's too much for them. And it goes the same with our expectations and our own self-worth. Some people are just not made for us. And we go to them and we think that when they say, oh, I don't have that, I can't do that, oh, you're asking too much, then we think, oh, maybe they're right. But the thing is, that person's on a different level than we are. That person only has $20 in their pocket, where we have 100. So therefore, first of all, they can't give us the change for that $100. Second of all, they don't know what it's like to have $100. So therefore, that value, they don't have it. They don't know the value of something like that. So therefore, to them, it's just a number. But whereas to us, it's a value. So when you want the nice car, or you want this, or you want that, or you're like, oh, but I've been trying so hard, and this other person's like, oh, well, it's not good enough. It's not good enough, and you're not good enough. You're asking too much. That's because they don't know the real true value of abundance. So therefore, they don't know the value of abundance, and therefore they think you're asking too much of abundance. So this, for me, this has been a hard paradigm to break. But what's my abundance? I'm going to get me a charger. I decided that today. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get me. I already know what color I want. I'm going to start drawing it out. I'm going to do all of it. And if somebody thinks I'm asking too much of life, oh well, then you know what? I don't need those kind of people in my life anyway. So because the thing is, who you surround you with is going to come in here. And I always surrounded myself with people who always took. So all they did was take. So therefore, I always thought I was asking too much because everybody else was just taking. I started my own business back a couple months ago, and it's great. It's a great opportunity. Have I been doing my best with it? To be honest with you, my paradigm has been like, wait. Because in my head, I'm like, your business is your baby. Now, some of you all know my backstory and some of you don't, but I've had people come in and dupe me and take my children and stuff. So to me, my business is my baby. If my baby does well, then guess what that means to me? They're going to come in and take it from me again. So I've stopped myself from doing well because I'm like, oh, they'll just overlook it. I've been my own worst roadblock. And that's why. And that's hard. That's hard to sit here and say. But I'm going to be honest, and I'm saying it right now. Because you know what makes a person a great leader and a great teacher? Somebody who can voice their faults. And you know what? That's what I'm doing right now. That's why I've held myself back some days. That's why I'm like, you know what? They'll just overlook it. Nah, go on. Do I want it? Yeah. Am I going to get it? Yes, because I'm going to break this paradigm. This one's going to get, because you know what? That's my baby. And guess what? This time I'm going to say no. Will I help others do the same? Yes, I will. I will help others do the same. Am I going to grow as a person? Yes. Am I going to help everybody else grow as a person? Yes. Am I going to let my fear stop me? Nope. I've done that, but no, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going for it, and it's going to happen. But the first step in rebuilding is voicing it. Like I said, a great leader can voice their faults. Because if you can't voice your own faults, then you can't help other people with theirs. It's just that simple. How are you going to help other people if you don't even know your own faults? If you can't even face your own fears, if you can't even face your own shortcomings, how are you going to help other people to know anything about theirs? Because A, you're not going to even see them, maybe, or B, you're going to be a hypocrite. So you don't want to be neither of those. So therefore, you need to voice your own shortcomings. Because the first step in fixing the problem is to admit it. So this is me doing that. So I've been reading about abundance. And let me tell you, there's a whole open book about it, and I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Watch me. So I hope this helped you guys. I know this wasn't like a big teaching, but this is just me being open about stuff. And, to me, that's just as good. Because that way everybody learns together, and like I said, a lot of times when I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself as well. But we are going to get there. And abundance is as big as you make it. There is not too much. There's no point of you asking too much. Dream as big as you want. So I hope this helped you guys, and I hope everybody has an awesome day, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.